Namaste. In this video, I am going to show you how to do simulation while considering a bolt or a pin. So it is very easy to do simulation with that. So first we need to do is create a geometry and hole in it. That hole is basically going to consider as our bolt or a pin. Okay. After that, click on study advisor, that is you will see in simulation. So click on new study, click on static, click OK. Now go to the parts, right click on part 1, click on the material as per your requirement. Here I am choosing plain carbon steel. Now right click on second part and you can apply edit material as per your requirement, but I am simply using material that I see in favorable. Now after that, a question arises how to define bolt in it and to do the simulation. Now to do that, right click on connections, click on bolt, or you can select pin as per your requirement. So in case of pin, what you need to do is simple select this face and this face. Sorry, delete it. Select this face and select the second one and select this face and move downwards. It is asking for with key node rotation. It means that when the load is applied, your key will not rotate in this hole. If you click on it, it means that your key is fixed and it will not going to rotate when there is load applied. If you uncheck it, it assumes that your key will going to rotate when there is load applied. I am clicking on with key no rotation because I assume that my pin is not going to rotate. After that, move downwards. It is asking for something, for example strength data. Strength data basically what means? So basically strength data defines how much strong is my pin is. Currently taking the data of alloy steel, but if you click on it, select material and select the material as per your requirement. So okay, so you can change the material of your pin as per your requirement. Here you can see the different properties of your pin, and if you go downwards you can see the strength tensile area. So it basically asks the projection area. So a question arises, what is the projection area? So first I need to cancel that. Now here you see that only this thing, this line, only this line is just contact with this pin. So this is called the tensile area or projected area. So this is what is asking for. Okay, here you can see. Remember, in real life only a particular small area is basically that act as a loading. So this is what it means, tensile area or projected area, while doing this pin simulation. Okay, so again go back to simulation, right click on connections, click on pin, again define. Now select second one, move downwards. Don't worry, I will show how to do bolt simulation as well, just to clear your doubt. If you check on strength data, you will see these properties. Okay, if you uncheck it, it will assume that that the pin is contacting at the surfaces of fully surface of it. Okay, so that is the difference between strength data. If you check it, you will enter the strength data, that is basically projected area. If you uncheck the strength data, it will assume that it will touch the whole surface. Okay, now click OK. Now let's apply our fixture, fixed geometry. Select this face and this face. These faces are going to be fixed. Now apply the load as per your requirement. Click on force, select the faces. I am applying a load of 2000 Newton. You can change as per your requirement. Now click on run. Here you will notice that it also change the color to blue. Basically it shows that there is a pin here, and now it calculates stress strain assuming that there is a pin here. Okay, so you can see how much stress and strain is generated, and here you can see displacement, and here you can see strain. Now a question arises, so how to do with bolts? So click on new study, click on static, click OK. Materials are going to remain same because I have no interest to change the materials. So you can change the material as per your requirement. So right click on connection, click on boards. So in bolt case, select the bolt type as per your requirement here. Now after that you need to select the face that is basically going to start the bolt. Remember, you need to select the edges. Select this edge. Now select this face and select this edge. Okay. Now move downwards. It is asking for the shank diameter. So you can increase or decrease as per your requirement. If you uncheck it, so you have the more authority to change head and nut diameter, but if you click on it, you will get the same. Okay. Now it is asking for the diameter of this basically the shank diameter. So you can increase or decrease as per your requirement. It takes the 20 mm diameter because the whole diameter is 20 mm. So let's reduce it to 1. Okay, it becomes 19 mm. Again, it asking if you want to consider it as a tight fit, you can just tick on tight fit and select these areas. Okay, if you want consider that it is a tight fit. And same thing, whatever we have done in pin. So it is asking for the thread mm per second, and basically how much threads in meter are contact while doing motion. Okay, so it is asking for that value. So you can enter the value as per your requirement, but here I am not considering it. I am doing simple simulation. Now it is asking for what is the value of simple torque. Basically whenever you tight a bolt, you basically tight by using torque. So every bolt while you tightening it, it creates a torque. For example, higher the torque, higher the tightness of your bolt is. So it is asking for that value. So I am entering the value of 5 Newton meter. Okay, so basically it defines how much the bolt tighten these. Okay, so it basically create a initial stress before applying any load. You will see every kind of thing in your real life. Whatever you do, basically you define initial torque value. You have to calculate it. I will tell you how to calculate this value in future onwards lecture, but not today. So click OK. Here you see it created the bolt geometry as well. If you watched previously, then you will realize the pin also created here. And okay, so now let's define fixture. So right click on it, click on fix geometry, select this face and this face, click OK. Now click on loads, click on force, select this force, select this face and this face, enter the value of load, for example 2000 Newton, click OK, enter, click on run this study. Click yes. Don't worry about it. I will define it why this error arises. Now our simulation is done. So basically what error we see is that contact pair of bolt is not defined. So when you don't define the contact pair of error, it will take as a global contact, and that will also do the work. And here are the graphs test train. I hope you guys like it. If you have any doubts and queries, make sure you just ask in comments. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Namaste.